Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Iowa Volleyball presented by Quickstar. Hawkeyes today traveling to the University of Rutgers where they'll take on the Scarlet Knights. Scarlet Knights just finishing up senior day activities. And I was catching up on Hawkeye football as Iowa took down Nebraska for the 7th year in a row, 28-21. Again, we're going through national anthems and things. Haven't seen starting lineups posted. Iowa now 3-15 in the Big Ten, 5-23 on the year, taking on Rutgers, 8-19 on the year, 0-18 in Big Ten play. Rutgers got back into play, actually 0-19 now. They lost to Ohio State Wednesday night. As they got back after canceling 2 games the previous weekend, they forfeited to Minnesota and Nebraska. The press release was just health concerns not related to COVID, so they stayed back home, and probably smart in this day and age to take care of the team and the athletes and make sure that if there's anything on your squad, you keep it on your squad and don't spread it around. Hawks, though, will be looking. This is the final weekend of the Big Ten season. Tomorrow night, they'll travel to Penn State and finish up the year there. Hawks will try to end on a high note here and see if they can get some momentum here headed into the off season. Just kind of finishing up the Hawks did the same thing. Nice gesture from Rutgers as they honored the Iowa seniors. We're headed through starting lineups. We've got Courtney Bizzario. Kendra Hansen will start tonight. Nice to see her getting another try at it. Amaya Jones. We've got Bailey Ortega. Hannah Clayton stepping into their circle now. That should leave us with, that'll give us Addie Vanderweide. And then we'll have Mari Hinkle in the libero jersey again. Hawks wearing black uniforms. Mari's in white tonight. We'll have a little bit of a go here, and then we'll have the Rutgers starting lineups. Just a quick glance at the season statistics here. Iowa now hitting 193 on the season. Opponents hitting 276 against the Hawks. Aces are relatively even. But we go back to the individual numbers. We've got Courtney Bizzario still averaging over 4 kills per set at 4.01, 401 kills now on the season, hitting 221. Really liked what she's done from an efficiency standpoint in the last 2 weekends or so. She's really been called upon. She's been high volume, but really cleaned up her efficiency and done a nice job getting more kills on fewer swings. So Addie Vanderweide has 2.27 kills per set, hitting 128 on the season. Bailey Ortega still averaging 7.74 assists per set. Jenna Split getting about 3.5 per set now. Aces, Amaya Jones leads the team with 29. Courtney Bizzario a close second at 24. Mari Hinkle leads the squad in digs, just over 3 per set, 303 digs on the season. Maddie Slagle at 2.71 and Addie Vanderweide close behind there at 2.66. Hannah Clayton is the Hawks' best blocker at 0.78 per set. Amaya Jones getting almost half a block per set. So the Hawks, good balance, good job all the way around on a couple different fronts. Tonight for Iowa to post a win. If they serve strong, Rutgers has had some trouble in serve receive. So Iowa had, I think it was 2 weekends ago against Michigan, maybe it was 3 weekends ago against Michigan State, really served exceptionally well. Maybe it was even Maryland, had a ton of aces, really kept the ball in play, kept a lot of pressure on serve receive. And if the Hawks can do that, Rutgers gives up about 2 aces per set. And so I know Coach Dave Brown and I have talked a lot in our post-match talks about serve receive and winning that pass game. And so the Hawks will have an opportunity to get after that a little bit tonight. As we get close here, we're just doing the final lineup checks. Rutgers on the floor. Hawks look like they're ready for serve receive. So Rutgers will start us off serving. And we'll have Newell put the ball in play for Rutgers. She knocks it over. Hinkle, good pass to Ortega, goes outside. Bizzario gets the kill off the block. Hawks score first, 1-0. Hansen rolls back to the service line. Kendra knocks it over right down the line. Ball's out tight. Ball goes to the outside. Big swing. That's a beauty. That was Cheslick. I'll get that. Good swing from her on the outside. Ball was tight, and Belika put a good pass out there. Maximova now to serve for Rutgers. She knocks it in the middle of the court. Shank pass from Hinkle. That'll go as an ace serve. It's 2-1. Maximova walks forward. Vanderwide steps in front. Bad pass. Slagle puts it out to Vanderwide. She rolls it over into the far corner. Ball goes to the outside. Rolled over. Hits in the donut. Slagle digs it up. Vanderwide gets it up. Tipped over by Ortega. Ball's in play. Belika tips it over. Clayton gets it, but nobody's there for the Hawks to take the second ball. That'll go for a kill for Belika, 3-1. Not a dream start for the Hawks, a team that's 0-19. You want to get them down early and not really have them show any interest. Maximova knocks it over again. Knocks it out, though. 3-2 now on the service error. See if the Hawks can respond here and get something going. Hinkle back to serve. Clayton goes out, so Jones comes into the front row. Hinkle now knocks it over. Good ball. Belika pushes it. Back row swing. Off the block. Hinkle digs it up. Ortega. Jones from the center. She's dug up. Rutgers is going to get the ball in play. Rolling swing here. Dug by Vanderwide. Ortega behind her to Bizzario. Nobody on the block. Scores. Tied at 3 on the Bizzario kill. Give her second kill. And that'll put Hinkle back at the line again. Mari with a great serve. Usually goes with a little float serve. Really pushes it hard in the corner that time, and that'll go as an ace. 4-3. Hinkle again. Goes strong to that side again. Ball's tight. Knocked back over on the Rutgers side. But the Hawks lose a joust at the net. That was McNamara who out-jousted Jones, and we're tied at 4. That'll send Belika back to the service line for the Scarlet Knights. She knocks it over. Slagle, good pass. Ortega behind her to Bizzario, and Buzz gets the kill again. Another good swing from Courtney, and it's 5-4 Hawks. Since Anabanjo into the front row, Ortega takes a seat. Buzz to serve. Knocks it right down the line. Good pass. Slide coming off the block. Anabanjo kind of ducked under that one. That'll go as a kill for McNamara. 5-all. Chesley back to serve. She fires it off the tape. Anabanjo hits it up high. Split. Misconnects with Anabanjo. That play, the rhythm got all out of whack when the ball hit the net and made Toyosi handle it. Might have been better served. I know you got the play called. Might have been better off headed somewhere else. 6-5 Rutgers. Chesley again. Fires it at Slagle and goes long. Tied at 6. That'll put Vanderwide back to the service line. She knocks it over. Good pass. Belika pushes it right side. Left-handed swing right down the line. Nobody can handle that one. That was Kojadinovic. It's 7-6 Rutgers. That'll send Chitty the libero back to serve. Red jersey, deep breath, smacks it over. Good serve right down the line. Good pass. Slide to Jones. Hits it in the net. Stays on the Hawks side. 8-6 Rutgers. Chitty to serve again. Comes forward. Knocks it right down the line. Good pass. Not a good pass. Split gets it. Hansen off the net. She's blocked back onto the Hawks side. Nobody can cover. 9-6 Rutgers. Hawks need to find a way to stop this here. Good pass and a lot of attack options will do it. Chitty. Hinkle. Good pass to Split. Slide to Jones. Off the block. Dug up by Chitty. Belika pushes it outside. Big swing. Dug by Hinkle again. Split chases it down. Goes to Hansen. She tips and she finds the hole. Got it right over the double block and scores. Give Hansen a kill and it's 9-7. Clayton comes back into the front row. Jones goes back to the service line. Quick break for Hinkle. Getting some floor cleanup here, taking a little bit of time. And Amaya finally gets the green light. She spins it, comes forward. Good serve, good pass. Comes right side. Kojadinovic finds the far corner and scores. 10-7 now Rutgers. Kojadinovic with a couple. And she'll go back to serve. Lefty takes a bunch of low bounces. Comes forward and pops it over. Hinkle pass to Ortega, outside to Hansen. Ball gets pushed out. Kojadinovic had to take the second ball off the bad pass. She gets called for double contact. It's 10-8. Ortega heads back to the service line. She spins it and comes forward. Good ball. Belika pushes it outside. It's a big swing coming. That went wide. Attack error from Maximova. And it's 10-9. Ortega to serve again. Bailey spins it, comes forward, knocks it over. Good pass there. Ball goes back row attack. Big swing. Sails it Wong. That was Chesley that hit it way out. We're tied at 10. Ortega will get another chance. She knocks it over. Another good pass. Ball goes outside. Big swing. Ball goes out, but a touch is called. Give that kill to Graver. Rutgers ends the streak. It's now 11-10. Newell now back to serve. She runs it forward. Fires it right down at the Hinkle. Ortega goes outside to Bizzario. Swung off the block. Great cover by Ortega. Clayton gets it up in the air. Hawks roll it over. Ball goes to Belika. Pushed outside. Big swing. Rolled high over the block and out of bounds. That was Chesley that hit it long. Tied at 11. Great cover there by Bailey Ortega. Saves Buzz a hitting error. Keeps the ball in play. Hansen back to serve. Kendra knocks it forward. Good sharp cross serve. Belika takes it middle attack, tipped over. Hinkle diving one-handed play. Ortega pushes out to Vanderwide. She pushes it down the line, but she's dug up. Ball's dug up, pushed off the block. That was Bizzario and Clayton that get the block on. Let's see, that was Chesleak that got blocked. And Hawks lead 12-11, and Rutgers will go ahead and call a quick timeout. We'll take a break as well. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Iowa Volleyball, presented by Quickstar. I'm John Evans. Iowa Volleyball is brought to you by the University of Iowa Sports Medicine, offering sports injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation to athletes of all ages and skill levels. University of Iowa Sports Medicine, team physician of your Iowa Hawks. 12-11, Hawks on top. Been a back and forth set here. Big runs for each team, really. Not huge, but enough to kind of get comfortable or get ahead and then maybe give a little bit back. Hansen will serve as the Hawks have a couple in a row now. She knocks it right into the center of the net, and we're tied at 12. Good coach's timeout there, lowers the server's percentage by at least 10. Maximova back to serve for Rutgers. She walks forward, fires it over. Pass from Hinkle goes out to Ortega. Vanderwide right down the line. She scores as she catches the line. 13-12 now. Hawks back out in front. Clayton takes a seat. Jones heads to the front row. Hinkle heads back to the service line. She gets the go-ahead, and she fires. Little floater this time. Good ball. Belika has to platform it. Tipped over from the back row. Bizzario takes it. Ortega goes back to Bizzario. Middle block is late, and Buzz gets the hammer. 14-12. 4 kills for Courtney already. Hinkle to serve again. And she just sails it long. 14-13. Belika slow walks back to the service line, and she'll take her try. Knocks it over. Good ball from Vanderwide. Ortega middle to Jones, and Jones hammers it home. Amaya Jones with the kill. 15-13. Anabanjo checks in for Ortega. Bizzario back to the service line. We've got Hannah Clayton and Amaya Jones are tied for first in all-time hitting percentage, so this weekend's a pretty big deal. Courtney Bizzario serves it up an ace as she hits the far corner. Chitty, the libero, dove out of the way, and it caught the line right in the corner, so ace serve for the Hawks makes it 16-13. Courtney will get another try at it. She spins, knocks it to the same spot. Dug this time. Middle attack, tipped over, dug up by Anabanjo. Bizzario outside to Vanderwide. She hits it inside, beats it off the block, goes out of bounds, and that's a point for the Hawks. 17-13, Hawks with their first extended lead. Courtney spins, comes forward, knocks it in the net. It's 3 service errors for the Hawks, and it's 17-14. Chesley back to serve. Waiting for the go-ahead. Looks like she has it. Here she comes. Little running serve. Goes at Vanderweide. Split goes back out to Vanderweide. Rolls it over. Two players dive. Get it up in the air. Good tip there. Hawks can't get it in play. That was Kojadinovic with the left hand that rolled it over top of the block. Rutgers back to within 2, 17-15. Chesley to serve again. Fires it over. Vanderweide off the net. Hinkle takes it, goes out to Vanderweide. Big swing off the block, covered by Slagle. Split pushes it back to Vanderweide. Tips it off the block, but she's dug up. Chitty goes to Kojadinovic. Tries to go sharp cross, hits it too sharp and misses. 18-15. Vanderweide back to serve. That'll bring Hansen into the game. Addy knocks it cross. Good pass. Ball goes back to the outside. Big swing. Oh, nice. Showed big swing, but then tipped it over. That was Graver. Hawks brought it down. That was Jones and Anabanjo on the block, but they brought it right down on the Hawkeye side. Hawks still up by 2, 18-16. Chitty to serve. The libero steps forward, fires it right down the line. Good pass. Split goes to Jones. She tips it. She's dug up. Good play there. Belika goes to the outside. Goes sharp cross. Hinkle gets it. Split. Back row from Vanderweide. She's blocked. Solo block there. That was Maximova, and it's 18-17. Chitty to serve again. Knocks it right down the line again. Diving play, Vanderweide. Ball goes out to Hansen. Chops it down the line. Dug up by Belika. Ball goes out. Kojadinovic rolls it over. Hinkle tried to cheat it. Hansen rolls it over. Chitty. Belika. Kojadinovic. Good sharp ball there. Bounces it off the floor. And we're tied at 18. Rutgers just fought all the way back from a 4-point deficit. Chitty again, steps forward, fires. Little floater. Vanderweide, good pass. Goes outside to Hansen. Good swing off the block and scores. 19-18 Hawks. Good fast rotation there. Clayton comes back in. Jones to the service line. Hinkle for a quick break. Jones knocks a good solid serve. Ball's way out of play. Rutgers will get it in. Actually got a decent enough swing from that. Dug by Vanderweide. Backside from Monabanjo. She's dug up. Ball's punched back to the Hawk side. Jones gets the dig. Split pushes it outside to Hansen, who has to tip. Beautiful play, but Rutgers had the ball up in the air. Nobody went for it, though, on the second contact. And the Hawks will take advantage of that, 20-18. Kendra Hansen gets the kill. Jones to serve again. Amaya spins it. Floats it over. Tough pass. Ball goes high up in the air. Diving play by Vanderweide. Split gets down low. Anabanjo rolls it over. Belika takes it. Chitty goes outside. Tipped over. Anabanjo digs it up. Split pushes it outside to Hansen. She tips it again. She's covered up easy this time. Belika back row swing. Big swing off the block and scores. That was Chesley from the back row, 20-19. Kojadinovic back to serve for Rutgers. Good solid first set here from both teams. Lots of low bounces, and the lefty now comes forward. Knocks it over, knocks it long. 21-19. Hawks take advantage of the service error. Ortega back to the service line. Bailey comes forward, fires it over. Ball goes to the outside. Big block there. Hannah Clayton, Courtney Bizzario. They blocked Graver, and it's 22-19 Hawks. And Rutgers will use their second timeout. Hawks by 3 here late in the first set. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quickstar. 22-19, Hawks lead the first set. 4 kills for Courtney Bizario, 4 for Samantha Graver, and 4 for Shea McNamara, and actually 4 for Becca Kojadinovic. So good even spread there for Rutgers, but the Hawks getting it done so far. 22-19, Hawks on top. Ortega to serve. Bailey comes out, knocks it over and out. Rutgers coach is 2 for 2 on calling timeouts and getting a Hawkeye service error as Bailey knocks it long. 22-20, Hawks still on top. Actually, the Hawks will challenge, so we'll see if it actually ended up long. As we always mention with the first challenge of the game, we've got a little bit different challenge rules this year. Each team with 2 challenges. If a team gets it right, they keep it. If they miss, they lose. Interesting that the Hawks challenge this one it's on the far end, so it's away from their bench on the far service line. So somebody must have saw something that they saw reason to challenge, because that's a difficult line for them to just go ahead and decide that they're sure it's in. So here early in the first set, or late in the first set, feel good about wanting to try to take the chance here. So as it stands, 22-20, Rutgers will be serving unless the challenge comes out well for the Hawks. Just taking a quick look again, we've got Buzz with 4 kills, Amaya with 3. We come back, that's going to be overturned. So we'll have an ace serve from Bailey Ortega instead of the service error. So their coach is no longer 2 for 2. Give Bailey the ace. 23-19 now, Hawks lead. So big call there as the Hawks now come out with a 4-point lead here late in the first set. Got to get all the scorebook ducks in a row here before we restart. Bailey spins it, comes forward, knocks it over. Much cleaner this time. Belika goes to Kojadinovic behind her, and a great swing there. 23-20, Kojadinovic with a kill. Now Rutgers goes ahead and makes their substitutions. Newell in to serve. She floats it forward right in the middle. Hinkle, tough pass. Ortega one-hands it to Bizario. Buzz dug up by Belika. Buzz goes over again, and they can't handle it. Misplayed from Rutgers, and it's 24-20. Hawks have a few set points. Hansen back to serve again for the Hawks. They'll try to close out the first set here. Hansen runs it forward. Goes sharp cross. Good ball. Belika pushes it outside. Big swing. Good. Swing off the block. That's a kill from Cheslick. 24-21. Maximova back in to serve. Big stretch here as the Hawks try to close out the first set. Maximova taking big swings, beating the ball into the ground. Knocks it at Hinkle. Ball that bounces right in front of Mari. Ace serve again. 24-22. Hawks still with a couple chances. But Coach Brown decides he's seen enough for right now. 24-22. Hawks still on top. They'll call timeout. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quickstar. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball. Hawks lead set one, 24-22, as they're trying to close it out. Couple points in a row from Rutgers caused the Iowa timeout. Maximova back to serve for the Scarlet Knights. She knocks it over. Hinkle, ball's way up in the air. Bizzario has to take it, gets it all the way to Vanderwide. Good swing. Dug up though. Ball goes outside. Big swing off the block. Hawks get it. Bizzario and Clayton put the block on Cheslick, and the Hawks win set one, 25-22. That will wrap up the first set. 25-22. Hawks take it. We'll take a break. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quickstar. I'm John Evans. Hawks take set one, 25-22. As the Hawks hit, let's see here, let's get the team stats pulled up. Hawks hit 212 in the first set, 11 kills, just 4 hitting errors, holding Rutgers to 182. 13 kills for Rutgers, but 7 hitting errors. 3 service aces for the Hawks, 3 errors, 2 aces for Rutgers, 3 errors, so pretty even there. Hawks did have 3 total blocks. Rutgers had 2. So good opening run for the Hawks. Courtney Bizzario with 5 kills in the first set. Amaya Jones with 2. Amaya Jones with 3. Addie Vanderwide with 2. Kendra Hansen had 1. Samantha Graver had 5 for Rutgers. So good start for the Hawks as they take set one. Ortega will kick us off here in set two. Bailey knocks it over. Good pass. Belika, though, has to platform it. Ball rolls outside. Not a great swing there from, let's see, that was Maximova who hit it in the net. 1-0 Hawks. This is, again, the time if you can just put the pedal down here a little bit, you might be able to make an 0-19 team quit. Ortega knocks it off the top of the tape. Kojadinovic blocked. Hansen, Clayton puts it back on the Rutgers side, and it's 2-0 Iowa. Ortega again. Bailey spins it, comes forward. Right down the line. Better pass this time. Right side, tipped over. Hawks knock it back over on a diving play by Bizzario. Ball goes outside, blocks a little late. That was Hawks get it back up in play, tipped over by Bizzario. Chitty with a diving play. Belika pushed it outside, big swing. Hawk block was just a little late there, and that's Maximova who gets the kill. 2-1 Hawks lead. Chitty back to serve now. Steps forward, fires it. Hinkle diving play. Ortega pushes it outside. Bizzario goes sharp cross, and she misses. Hitting air for Buzz, tied at 2. Chitty steps forward, fires it right down the line. Good pass. Middle attack from Clayton, right into the net. 3-2 Rutgers. Hawks let him right back in. Chitty again. Fires it right down the line. Diving play by Hinkle. Ortega pushes it out to Hansen. Big swing. Balika gets it up in the air. Goes outside. Diving play by Hinkle. Goes tip. Oh, tough play there. Easily set up for Rutgers on the overpass, but McNamara tips it out of bounds, and we're tied at 3. Hansen back to serve. Kendra comes forward and fires. Good pass. Balika middle attack McNamara. Good ball there. Wasn't the best pass in the world, and McNamara made the most of it. She got the kill. It was 4-3. Kojadinovic back to serve. McNamara only hitting .226 on the year. Doing a great job here so far in the early going of this match. Kojadinovic knocks it over. Slagle takes it. Ortega pushes it out to Vanderwide. Big swing off the block and out of bounds. Hawks score. We're tied at 4. Clayton out. Jones in. Hinkle to serve. Mari fires it over. Good ball. Balika pushes it outside. Hawks get the block. Covered up, though. Comes back on the Hawks side. Ortega behind her to Bizzario. Buzz goes through the block and scores. 5-4. Give Courtney the kill there. And Hinkle will get another chance from the service line. Mari knocks it over. Ball's tight. Tipped over. Bizzario takes it. Ortega pushes it out to Vanderwide. She's blocked. Ball stays on the Hawkeye side. We're tied at 5. It was Balika that got the block. Maximova to serve. Walks forward, fires it over. Good solid serve, but a good pass from Slagle. Bizzario goes sharp cross, and she scores. Give Court another kill. 6-5 Iowa on top. Buzz back to the service line. Court knocks it over. Ball's tight. Balika goes up. Wins the joust with Jones. Wasn't a good serve receive, but Balika does a great job. Front row setter's able to go up and compete, and she wins the push with Jones. Tied at 6. Newell in to serve now for Rutgers. She knocks it over. Good pass from Slagle. Slide to Jones. Amaya Jones powers it down the line and scores. 7-6 Hawks lead. Vanderwide now back to serve. Addie comes forward, fires it over cross. Good ball. Balika, backside to Kojadinovic. Good ball there. The lefty with a big back row swing. Ties it at 7. That'll rotate around. That'll put Balika back to serve. Put Kojadinovic back in the front. Belika knocks it sharp cross. Good pass from Vanderwide. Split outside to Hansen. Oh, Belika used self-defense dig there. She put her hands up in front, knocked it into the net. Rutgers couldn't play it out of the net, though, and Hansen gets the kill. It's 8-7. Clayton back in. Jones to serve. Jones, good pass, or good serve. Decent pass. Belika dug up there by Split. Jones takes second ball. Anabanjo platforms it over. Oh, and that'll go for a kill. Rutgers fell asleep. Everybody was transitioning into defense. And Toyosi gets the easiest kill she'll get in her Hawkeye career. 9-7 Hawks lead. Jones spins it. Ball's tight. Clayton goes up. Hannah gets called for another bad pass from Rutgers. Hannah went up and was maybe a little too aggressive as the referee said the ball didn't cross the plane of the net. So that'll end up going as a Rutgers point, 9-8. Chesleak back to serve. Running serve, goes at Vanderwide, good pass. Ortega outside to Hansen, off the block and scores. 10-8 Hawks. Ortega to serve. She knocks it over into the middle of the court. Good ball. Belika middle attack. Haven't called this name. That was Vernon. Vernon gets the kill. 10-9. And she immediately checks out. And Chitty goes back to serve for Rutgers. 10-9. Hawks on top. Chitty takes a step. Fires it right down the line. Hinkle. Good pass to Ortega. Middle attack from Bizzario. And she scores. Digger couldn't handle it. Ball came flying over the net and out of bounds. 11-9 Hawks on top. Hansen back to serve. Kendra runs it forward. Good ball there. Belika pushes it. Middle attack. Tipped. Dug up by Ortega. Hinkle uses hands behind her to Vanderwide. Big swing off the block, but back onto the Hawkeye side. That'll go give the block to Kojadinovic and McNamara, and it's 11-10. Hawks still clinging to the lead. Kojadinovic now to serve. The lefty takes the bounces, fires it over. Slagle, bad pass onto the Rutgers side. Belika. Oh, boy. Good pass there. That was Vanderwide and Clayton who get the block as they were trying to run the slide with McNamara. Hawks have had trouble with the slide, but not that time, as they were there and ready. And shove it back to the Rutgers side. Hinkle to serve. She floats it over this time. Belika pushes it backside. Kojadinovic off the block, dug up by Bizzario. Ortega out to Vanderwide. Real sharp angle. Chitty gets the ball up in the air. Belika pushes it back outside. Tipped over. Ortega takes it. Hinkle backside to Bizzario. She goes sharp cross and misses. 12-11 on the Bizzario error. Graver now to serve for the Scarlet Knight. She hammers it down the line. Vanderwide, good pass, goes backside to Bizzario, goes off the block and over the leaping back row player. 13-11 Hawks. Good kill there from Buzz. Nice bounce back after a tough last swing. She's got 9 now. Courtney to serve. Runs it forward. Chitty, good pass. Belika middle attack. Good ball there. McNamara gets the kill out of the middle. Belika just tossed up a nice little balloon. McNamara able to pound it home. 13-12. Hawks still up by 1. Newell checking back in. She'll serve. Out goes McNamara. Knocks it over, goes cross, Slagle. Anabanjo out of the middle. Boy, that looked like, I think that was Graver that was more interested in getting out of the way than digging that ball. 14-12, Hawks on top. Anabanjo with her, we'll call that her first real kill. The last one she got on the platform. This one she got her money's worth out of that one. Vanderwide back to serve. Good sharp cross serve there. Belika pushes it outside. Blocked back on the Rutgers side. Give that block to Anabanjo and Jones, and it's 15-12. That, based on the track record. Nope, we're going to go ahead and play this out. Vanderwide to serve again. Addy knocks another good serve. Belika, backside, Kojadinovic right down the line. Dug up by Hinkle. Vanderwide puts it over. Hansen. Oh, just missed. Tried to just roll it over into the far corner, but just missed a hair long. Hawks still by 2, 15-13. Belika walks back. Standing in front of the bleachers, pounding on the ball. She'll serve. Walks forward and fires. Hinkle, good pass to Split. Goes to the slide to Jones. Good play by Amaya on the slide, 16-13. Clayton checks back into the front row. Jones back to the service line. Amaya spins it, knocks it. Good sharp serve there. Belika pushes it behind her. Kojadinovic, ball's tight. Anabanjo knocks it over. Diving play, Rutgers gets it up in the air. Tipped over, but out of bounds. That was Cheslick that hit it wide. And it's 17-13 Hawks, and that's timeout for Rutgers. Hawks lead by 4 here in set 2, lead the match 1-0. We'll take a break. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quickstar. I'm John Evans. Hawkeye fans, get a taste of game day at your home by stopping by Molly's Cupcakes and picking up your favorite cookie or Rice Krispie treat to satisfy your sweet tooth craving. Molly's Cupcakes, located off Clinton Street in the heart of downtown Iowa City. 17-13, Hawks lead set 2. Took the first set 25-22, as they'll see if they can put a little bit more pressure on the Scarlet Knight and finish off set 2. 9 kills for Courtney Bizzario to lead the Hawks, 5 for Kendra Hansen, 3 for Amaya Jones. The stat feed seems to be bopping people around, so we'll see if how many of those are right. Jones knocks it over. Ball goes back row swing. Dug up by Jones. Split pushes it out to Hansen. She chops it over, blocked but dug up. Belika pushes it backside. Kojadinovic tips, and that will find the hole. Great play there. Kojadinovic just hit it over the top of the block. 17-13. Cheslick back to serve. Sorry, 17-14. Cheslick knocks it over. Hands there by Vanderwide. Middle attack from Clayton. That finds a home, went off the block and over the back row defender. 18-14 now. Ortega to serve. Bailey knocks it right down the line. Passes off the net. Belika pushes it out. Graver, big swing, blocked. Hannah Clayton, Courtney Bizzario, and it's 19-14 Hawks. Ortega again. Bailey gallops forward, goes right down the line again. Ball's tight, tipped over. Ortega gets it. or I'm sorry, Bizarro got it. Ortega pushed it back to Bizarro, and court was blocked. That was Maximova and Vernon that got the block. 19-15 now. And that'll send Chitty back to the service line. She knocks it over, knocks it long. 20-15 Hawks. Hawks 5 points away from a commanding lead. Hansen back to serve for the Hawks. Kendra runs it forward. Goes sharp cross. Good ball. Belika pushes it outside. Big swing. Dug up by Hinkle. Ortega pushes it outside to Vanderwide. She pushes it over, knocks it off Belika and out of bounds. 21-15. Hawks cruising right along here. Hansen to serve again. Ken knocks across again. Good ball. Belika pushes it behind her. Kojadinovic off the block, back onto the Rutgers side. Belika pushes it outside. Big swing off the block, covered by Chitty. Belika pushes it back outside again. Block was a touch late this time, and the ball caught the back line. Maximova gets the kill, 21-16. Kojadinovic to serve. Knocks it over. Hinkle, great pass to Ortega. Backside to Bizarro. Blocks late, easy tip over the block for Courtney. That's a kill, 22-16 now. Clayton goes out. Jones goes to the front row. Hinkle walks back to the service line. Mari comes forward now. She fires a good sharp cross. Ball's way off the net. Rutgers will have to just platform it over. Hinkle runs up, takes it. Ortega to Jones. Tips, scores. 23-16. Amaya gets the tip point out of the middle. Hinkle to serve again. Mari, deep breath. Knocks another sharp cross. Better pass, but not great. Belika on the slide. McNamara hits it out of bounds. Went for the slide, missed it out. 24-16. Hawks with a whole bunch of points now to win this set. Hinkle again. Floats it this time. Goes off the top of the net. Belika pushes it outside. Maximova tried for the sharp cross, hit it right in the net, and that'll do it. Hawks lead 2-0 as they take the second, 25-16. We will take an extended break. Remember, this is the halftime break, so we've got a little bit longer break here. Hawks lead 2-0, 25-22 in the first, 25-16 in the second. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quickstar. I'm John Evans. Hawks with a 2-0 lead took the first 25-22, cruised in the second 25-16. Hawks hitting .254 in the match now after upping it to .308 there in set 2, holding Rutgers to .076 for the match after Rutgers hit negative 0.0308, 8 kills, 9 errors for Rutgers there in the second set. 15 kills on 7 errors for the Hawks in set 2. Hawks were a little less efficient from the error standpoint, but did a great job overall, getting a lot more kills. Hawks up to 26 now on the match. You've got 10 for Courtney Bizzario, hitting .533 because she has just 2 errors on 15 swings. Kendra Hansen with 5, Amaya Jones with 4, Addie Vanderweide with 4, Hannah Clayton with 1, Toyosiana Banjo with 2. If I'm doing math right, then Amaya Jones might have taken the all-time lead in hitting percentage. The Hawks will have one more match tomorrow, and then hopefully just one more set here tonight. 15 assists for Bailey Ortega, 7 for Jenna Split. You've got 8 digs for Mari Hinkle, 5 for Addie Vanderweide. You've got, 4 blocks for Courtney Bizzario, 5 for Hannah Clayton. So great job at the net from that duo. And we come out of the halftime timeout. And we will start with Cheslik serving for Rutgers. She fires it over. Vanderweide off the net. Hawks with a little collision there. Hansen big swing though. She's dug up. Belika pushes it outside. Rolled off the block. Dug by Vanderweide. Ortega backside to Bizzario. She tips. She's dug up by Belika. Chitty goes all the way. Kojadinovic. Big swing. Finds a seam. Good play for her. Kojadinovic with the kill. It's 1-0 Rutgers. Cheslik back to serve again. She gallops forward and fires. Good ball there from Vanderweide. Slide from Clayton. Punch down the line. Chitty gets it though. Belika pushes it. Nobody home. Both Bizzario and Clayton were in the middle and went up to try to block what looked like it was an overpass. Wasn't. Belika pushed it outside. No block there. Maximova pounds it home. 2-0 Rutgers. Cheslik again right down the line. Hansen, good pass. Goes outside. Bizzario from the outside. She's blocked. That's Belika and McNamara. 3-0 Rutgers. About the last thing you want to do to a team you have 2 sets at 0 and 0-19 in conference play is give them any reason to want to stay. Cheslik again. Hinkle, good pass. Ortega behind her to Hansen. Tips it into the block. Ortega dumps it over. Oh, good play there. Clayton with a good cover. And Ortega dumped the second ball right over. Give her the kill. 3-1. Hansen to serve. Kendra comes forward. Rips it good sharp cross. And Chitty can't handle it. Ball comes over, flies over onto the Hawks side out of bounds. 3-2. Ace serve for Kendra. She shoots it over again. Same spot, better result. Belika hits McNamara on the slide, and Ortega can't dive and get it. 4-2 Rutgers. Chitty back to serve. See if the Hawks can get on a run here. Side out and get going. Chitty knocks it down the line. Slagle, good pass to Ortega. Clayton. That's the way to start it. Hannah Clayton out of the middle. 4-3. Hawks still trail by 1. Clayton checks out. Jones comes in. Mari to serve. Hinkle knocks it over. Good ball. Belika pushes it outside. It's tight. Tipped over. Dug by Slagle. Actually, it was in the net. That was Maximova in the net. So that'll be a hitting error. She tried to just tip it over. Tied at 4. Hinkle again. Goes sharp across this time. Belika pushes it behind her. Kojadinovic Off the block and scores. 5-4 Rutgers. She is great on that little back row right side action. Belika now back to serve. She floats it over. 8 up Hinkle a little bit. Ortega fights through traffic. Vanderwide tried to go cross, and she hits it out of bounds. 6-4. Play was a little bit of a mess from the beginning for the Hawks. Belika again. Knocks it over. Good cross. Hinkle better pass this time. Ortega back to Bizzario. Belika digs it up. Jones takes it. Ortega goes back to Bizzario again. She scores this time. Courtney Bizzario with the kill, and it's 6-5 Rutgers. Buzz will go back to serve. That'll put Anabanjo in for Ortega. Courtney goes sharp cross, and that'll go for an ace. Chesley couldn't handle it. Ace serve from court, tied at 6. Courtney comes at it again. Sails it long. 7-6 on the air. Get one, give one. And that'll put Maximova back to serve for the Scarlet Knight. She knocks it over. Good pass there from Slagle. Slide to Jones. Tips it. Dug up. Belika pushes it back row. Off the block. Dug by Split. Hinkle pushes it out. Anabanjo is going to get a rip at it. And she hammers it off the back row player. That was Maximova that couldn't dig it up. Kill for Toyosi. Tied at 7. That'll put Vanderwide back to serve now for the Hawks. Addie comes forward, fires it into the middle of the net. Couple service errors now for the Hawks. 8-7 Rutgers leads. Got a new player checking in for Rutgers. This will be Rice, Jaden Rice. She'll serve. First action of the night for her. She comes forward, knocks it across. Good pass there from Vanderwide. Split outside to Hansen off the block. Toyosi, little panic. Split gets it though. Hansen tips it over. Belika digs it up. Covered up. Ball's coming over. Tipped over. Split digs it. Vanderwide finds some footing. Toyosi gets a tip. She's dug. Belika pushes it outside. Anabanjo and Jones with the block. Dropped it right on the line. Chesley couldn't get it past him. We're tied at 8. Amaya Jones back to serve. Quick spin that time. Clayton's back in the front row. Amaya knocks it over. Ball's tight. Belika. Good ball from Belika to McNamara, and she hammers it home out of the middle. 9-8 Rutgers back by 1. Tough ball for Belika to handle. She did a great job with it, though. Kojadinovic back to serve. There's a boy behind the Rutgers bench that likes to duplicate what the servers are doing. Kojadinovic knocks it over. Diving play from Vanderwide. Ortega gives it up to Hansen, who tips, and she finds a home. Block wasn't well timed, especially with the tip coming, and so they were kind of pulled it down with him, tied at 9. Ortega back to serve. Bailey spins it, comes forward. Knocks it, good ball. Belika tries to dump it over. Diving play by Hinkle. Ortega gets it up with one hand, and Hansen chops it down the line, but we're going to be in play. Big high platform coming from Chitty. Good ball from Hinkle. Ortega, backside to Bizzario. Sharp cross scores. 10-9 Hawks. What a scramble play there for both teams, really. Hawks looked like they were dead in the water, and then Rutgers knocks it from the middle of nowhere. Ortega to serve again. Floats it over. Good ball to Belika. Runs the backside slide. Hawks win this time. That was Hansen and Clayton that get the block on McNamara. The Hawks lead by 2, 11-9. Ortega again, spins it, comes forward, knocks it, knocks it long. 11-10 now, Hawks still lead, just when the Hawks had started to build some momentum. Third service error of the set. We'll send Cheslick back to the line. She runs it forward. Tough pass from Hansen. Bizzario off the net. Hits it into the Rutgers bench. We're tied at 11. Cheslick again. Vanderwide can't handle it, and it's 12-11 Rutgers. Hawks had fought their way, looked like they might be taking control, and all of a sudden Rutgers battles back and has the lead. Cheslick again. Running serve, goes at Hansen, good pass. Ortega back outside of Bizzario, and she scores. Ends the run. Hawks tie it back up at 12 on the Bizzario kill. She's got 13. Hansen back to serve. Kendra runs it forward. Ball's off the net. Belika pushes it backside. Kojdinovic dug up by Ortega. Hinkle platforms it behind her to Vanderwide. Big swing, blocked. Belika and McNamara get the block. 13-12 Rutgers lead. Chitty now back to serve. She takes a step, pops it over. Off the tape, diving play by Slagle. Ortega to Bizzario. She has to tip. Chitty gets the dig. Belika, middle attack. Vernon scores. Finds the back line. 14-12. Chitty to serve again. Steps forward, pops it right over the line again. Diving play by Hinkle. Bizzario takes it. Clayton tries to go over the top of Ortega. Bailey didn't quite clear the way to let the hitter take it and caused a little bit of a traffic jam. Hannah hits it in the net. 15-12 Rutgers, and Coach Brown will call timeout. We'll take it. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quickstar. I'm John Evans. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. Homewood Suites and Home to Suites by Hilton each offer guests spacious suites, complimentary breakfast, 24-hour fitness center, pool, hot tub, guest laundry, and convenient locations. Let their warm and friendly staff take care of you and your family when you visit Hawkeye Country. Hawks lead 2-0, but Rutgers pulling away here a little bit in set 3, and they have a 15-12 lead. 13 kills for Courtney Bizzario, 9 for Cheslick, 6 for McNamara, 6 for Hansen on the Hawkeye side. Chitty to serve. She knocks it over. Bad pass from Slagle. Hinkle gets it all the way out to Vanderwide. She tips. She's dug up. Belika pushes it outside. Big swing off the block. Ortega gets it. Hinkle platforms it out to Bizzario. Bizzario chops it over. She's dug up. Back on the Hawk side. Vanderwide off balance. Dug up by Vernon. Belika pushes it backside. Kojdinovic off the block. Dug by Bizzario. Ortega. Swing from Vanderwide's dug up. Belika chases it down. Platforms it. Ball goes off. Dug by Slagle. Ortega. Backside to Bizzario. Blocked. Hinkle gets it. Ortega pushes it out to Vanderwide. Off balance. Roll. Digs up. Maximova. Backside. Kojdinovic. Finds a home. Again, Kojadinovic from the back row. Good sharp swing there, 16-12. Enough's enough here, Hawks. Side them out. Let's get this back into it. Chitty to serve. Steps and fires. Slagle, better pass. Ortega outside to Vanderwide. Off the block, scores. 16-13. Clayton goes out. Jones comes in. Hinkle gets a chance to serve. Mari, hand up. Fires it over. Ball comes over. Jones. Amaya Jones pounds it down on the overpass. Give her the kill, 16-14. Hinkle to serve again. Mari comes forward. Rips it sharp cross. Scores. Kojadinovic couldn't decide if she thought it was out or not. She played it. Ball ricochets off of her into the bench, 16-15. Hinkle again. Mari, same spot. Better result for Rutgers. Dug up back on the Rutgers side. Chitty platforms it out. Maximova off the block. Hinkle diving play. Ortega to Jones in the middle. Scores! Amaya Jones again out of the middle. And we're tied at 16. Hinkle again. Runs it forward. Fires it into the net. Hawks run stops with another service error, 17-16 Rutgers. Belika back to serve. She floats it over. Hinkle diving play into the net. Hawks can't play it up. Ace serve for Rutgers, and it's 18-16. Belika again. Same spot. Dives in front of Hinkle. Can't handle it. Ace serve again. 19-16. Rutgers with a service error and two aces. Regain the 3-point lead. Timeout Hawks. 19-16. Rutgers leads set 3, but the Hawks lead 2-0. You are listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball presented by Quickstar. Looking to downsize from your family home? The new Oak Knoll East campus is now open and offers many unique amenities for your active lifestyle. Call 319-351-1720 or visit oakknoll.com to set up your personal tour. Oak Knoll is a proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. 19-16, Rutgers on top here in the third. And Belika back at the service line. She comes forward and knocks it across. Pass from Slagle. Backside to Bizzario off the block. Hinkle covers. Ortega. Jones out of the middle. Scores! Amaya Jones again. 19-17. Hawks back to within 2. Bizzario now to serve for the Hawks. Court knocks it into the net. 2017 Rutgers. I've kind of lost track, but I think that's 5 service errors for the Hawks here in the third. Yes, 5 service errors here in the third set. And Rutgers has a 20-17 lead. Maximova knocks it over. Good pass from Slagle. Split outside of Vanderwide, high off the block. Slagle covers. Split backside on Abanjo tips. She's dug up. Belika back row. Maximova. And she goes off and scores. 21-17 now. Rutgers looking to extend this match. Maximova to serve again. Comes forward, knocks it across. Slagle, decent pass to Split, outside to Vanderwide, right down the line, dug by Belika. Chitty, backside to Maximova. And she scores again from the back row, 22-17. Rutgers just 3 points away from forcing a fourth set. Maximova again. Slagle way off the net. Split gets it to Jones. And Jones bails the Hawks out. Big swing from Amaya. 22-18 as Jones gets the ball coming over her shoulder and gets the kill. Vanderwide to serve. Addy knocks it across. Good ball there. Belika pushes it backside. Koyedinovic tips and scores. 23-18 now, Rutgers. Rice checks in to serve. 23-18. She spins, knocks it across, knocks it long. 23-19 as the Hawks benefit from a service error. Jones to serve. Hawks need a run. Jones knocks it across. Chitty, good ball. Ball goes outside. Blocked back on the Rutgers side. Belika, Koyedinovic. Dug up by Jones. Split, gives it out to Hansen. Swing off the net. She's blocked. That was McNamara and Koyedinovic. It's 24-19. Koyedinovic to serve. She'll try to close out the Hawks here in set 3. Lots of low bounces. She comes forward and fires. And she fires long. Serving getting a little sloppy here in the third set. 24-20. Hawks have a long ways to go. Ortega will be the one to try to bring the Hawks back. She knocks it over. Good ball. Belika pushes it middle attack. McNamara dug by Vanderwide. Backside of Azario. Tips. Diving play by Chitty. Belika gives it outside. Tipped over. Diving play by Vanderwide. Off the net. Hansen tries to rip it down the line. She's dug up. Belika pushes it outside. Rolled. Good sharp cross swing there from Cheslick. And we will play a fourth set as Rutgers takes the third, 25-20. Hawks still lead 2-1, but Rutgers, with all the momentum, will take a timeout. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quickstar. I'm John Evans. Hawks lead 2-1 after taking the first 2 sets. Rutgers rallied back to win the third, and we will now play a fourth set. Hawks hitting 214 on the match after hitting just 154. Not terrible, but Rutgers hit 286 there in the third set. 11 kills, just 3 hitting errors, and they were the beneficiaries of 5 service errors from the Hawks. So you may not win all of those points, but 25-20, you lose the set with 5 service errors. If you win a couple of those, you might still be playing that set, or you might have ended the match. Hawks in total 214 in the match, 38 kills, 17 errors, 6 aces, 8 service errors. Hawks have 9 total blocks, as do Rutgers. Rutgers also has 5 ace serves and 6 errors, so very similar there. You were kind of hoping that Iowa would be able to win that area of the match. 13 kills for Courtney, 8 for Amaya Jones, 6 for Kendra Hansen, 5 for Addie Vanderwide, 2 for Hannah Clayton, and 1 for Bailey Ortega. Bailey also then has 23 assists, 8 for Jenna Split. You've got 10 digs for Mari Hinkle, 8 from Addie Vanderwide, 6 blocks for Hannah Clayton, 4 for Courtney Bizzario. Bailey will start us off. Ortega to serve here. She'll get the ball rolling in set 4. Bailey knocks it over. Good ball. Belika pushes it backside. Kojadinovic dug by Ortega. Hinkle platforms it to Bizzario. Bizzario, big swing. Ball goes into the net, and Rutgers can't play it. 1-0 Hawks. Love to see Hawks just go full flex here early in the set and start warming the bus up for Penn State. Ortega knocks it down the line. Passes off the net. Belika pushes it outside. Blocked back on the Rutgers side. McNamara hammers it into the net. 2-0 Hawks lead. Might be McNamara's first error. She's been blocked a time or two, but she's been pretty clean tonight. Ortega spins and comes forward. Knocks it right down the line. Ball's in the net. Vanderwide, Ortega, Clayton off the block. Chitty with the dig. Rutgers puts it back in play. Ball goes outside. Blocked back onto the Rutgers side. Tipped over. Vanderwide, Ortega, Clayton, blocked. McNamara and Belika get the block. It's been a tough night for Hannah for the net. Hawks got exactly what they wanted out of that play, but Rutgers gets the point. 2-1 now. Chitty back to serve for Rutgers. Fires it right down the line. Hinkle. Ortega. Buzz. Dug up by Chitty. Belika. Backside. Kojadinovic. Dug by Ortega. Hansen checks it. Vanderwide rolls it over. What a play. Addie didn't try to do too much with it. Got the kill from the back row. 3-1. Hansen back to serve. She gallops forward and hammers across. Belika, good ball. Vernon out of the middle. Hawks can't dig it up. Megan Vernon with the kill. 3-2 Hawks on top. Belika back to serve. Waiting for it to be clear. She's got the green light. She fires into the net. Service error for Rutgers. 4-2 Hawks on top. Clayton goes out. Jones checks back in. Hinkle to the service line. See what Mari's got for us. She knocks it over. Good sharp cross. Ball's off the net. Belika pushed it all the way outside. Maximova dug up by Hinkle. Ortega gets it, pushes it out. Vanderwide knocks it off the block. Good diving play there. Belika chases it down. Another back row swing coming. Diving play by Hinkle. Holy cow. Jones out of the middle. Blocked by Vernon. On the Rutgers side, back row swing again off the block. Diving play by Hinkle. Slagle gets it up in the air. Vanderwide tips. She's dug up. Belika pushes it behind her. Kojadinovic tips. Slagle gets it. Bizzario gets it. Slagle. Vanderwide tips. She's dug up. Swing from Kojadinovic. Long. Hawks steal a point there. Kojadinovic with the rolling air, and it's 5-2 Hawks on top. Hinkle with a deep breath. Looks like Rutgers is going to challenge something here. Not sure if we're going to look at a net call or what the calls are here. But it's currently stands, it's 5-2, Hawks on top. And we are at the scorer's table checking it out to see what the down ref can see. Might have been a chance where the Hawks were in the net early in the point. Maybe that's what they're looking for. But we'll see how this shakes out. 5-2, Hawks on top. 14 kills now for Court, 8 for Jones, 6 for Hansen, 6 for Vanderwide. Hawks hitting .206 as a team, as it's been work. But so far they're limiting Rutgers' effectiveness here in the fourth set, and they've been able to push out to the lead. Good action there from both teams. Both teams had good swings or well-positioned tips, but the defense was just a little bit better. Diving plays by lots of different players. Hawks had a hard time getting an opportunity to run the swings, but they got it. Finally caught a break when Kojadinovic hit it long. Ball was clearly out, so we're not going to challenge that part. It had to be, again, something earlier in the set or earlier in the play. At this point, you don't really have anything to lose if you're the Rutgers coach with your 2 challenges still in your pocket and getting early in the fourth set. We come back out of the timeout or out of the review. Call stands, so the Hawks will keep it. 5-2, Iowa on top. And Hinkle to serve again. Mari knocks it across. Good sharp cross-court serve. Belika, middle attack, Vernon. Off the block and scores 5-3. Jones says no way, no how. We'll see if the Hawks challenge this one. They did win their first challenge. They will. They immediately. These are the hardest ones to win, though. But Jones was emphatic that she didn't touch it. Hopefully they got good good information there from Amaya and whoever her partner in block was. But we'll have a second challenge here. Talk about breaking up the rhythm of a game with a challenge and a challenge. Towards the end of the Iowa football game, it felt like every play ended up under review as Nebraska was trying to drive for the tying score. Let's hope we don't run into something like that with challenge after challenge, although I guess now Rutgers lost their last one, so they only have one left. They'll have to be right a lot for that to happen on the challenge front. As we mentioned earlier, Hawks will travel to Penn State College tomorrow night, 6 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Central time is when the match will take place. The Hawks will finish their season on the road one more time, and we'll have it for you here on this connection again. We're still under review here. Hawks looking for their 4th win in Big Ten play. That would move them into a tie for 11th, it is. So that would be after starting the year with some rough stuff, getting up to a tie for 11th would be a pretty good run there for the Hawks. Came out of timeout here, no call or no reversal. So Amaya was sure she didn't touch it, but boy, those are hard to tell. So we've got 5-3 now. And we have Maximova back at the service line for Rutgers. She steps forward, knocks it over, good flat serve, bad pass. Hinkle then platforms it to Vanderwide. Off the net, rolls it over. Chitty. Rutgers is going to platform that over. Slagle takes it. Ortega backside to Bizzario. Big swing, dug up by Belika. Jones goes up and gets it, blocked back onto the Hawkeye side. Platformed out. Vanderwide off the block. Diving play there. Rutgers is going to get it up in the air. Big swing coming, tipped. Ortega Hinkle uses hands. Bizarro, big swing. Chitty with the ball back onto the Hawks side. Jones, good ball. Ortega, Jones, blocked. Jones covers herself. Vanderwide tips. We're back onto the Rutgers side. Kojadinovic, dug by Ortega. Ball goes out to Bizarro. Big swing. Sharp cross. Belika back to the Hawks side. Hinkle, Ortega. Bizarro again tips it. Chitty gets it up in the air. Belika backside. Maximova. Hinkle gets it. Hawks, that's in play. Rutgers side. Belika, backside, Kojadinovic tips, and that finds the floor. Both teams exhausted. What a point. Kojadinovic, though, wins it with a tip. 5-4. Rutgers still trails by 1. And Maximova back to the service line. This is one of those, you're breathing heavy. She needs to take a deep breath. She knocks it long. Service error. 6-4. After a point that long, it's just hard to regather. Still, the people on the floor breathing heavy after that, the point before. So 6-4, Hawks on top. Bizarro back to serve. Court knocks it across. Good ball there. Belika to Vernon out of the middle. She scores. Big swing there. She's starting to heat up just a little bit. Good swing from Vernon. 6-5. Hawks still on top. Rice checks in. She'll serve. She serves out of that 6 spot. Serves it. Slagle ducks out of the way. Ball goes long. Couple service errors now for Rutgers, and it's 7-5 Hawks. Hansen comes back into the front row. Vanderwide now back to serve. See if the Hawks can create some space here. Addie knocks it. Good sharp cross. Belika. Back behind her, Kojadinovic. Dug by Vanderwide. Hansen. She's dug. Belika. Kojadinovic again. Tips it. Hinkle gets it. Split. Hansen. She's dug up. Third time for Kojadinovic. And it's a charm. She goes off the block and scores. 7-6. Kojadinovic, lots and lots of action there on the right side. And she'll go back to serve now. They'll still set her here in the back row. She'll get all those swings from the backside. She'll just have to do it from a little further off the net. She comes forward. Lefty pounds it over. Passes off the net. Split gets it out to Hansen. Big swing. Blocked. McNamara and Belika put it back on the Hawks side. We're tied at 7. Kojadinovic again. Knocks it over. Ball drops in front of Vanderwide, and that's an ace serve. 8-7, Rutgers is retaking the lead. Hawks need a side out. Kojadinovic taking her time at the line. Now she fires. Good ball. Hinkle. Diving play. Ortega. Back row for Bizarro. Buzz scores. Courtney Bizarro from the back row. Hawks needed one there. Tied at 8. Jones. Good ball. Belika. Kojadinovic from the back. Scores. Knew they'd go to her. The Hawks are going to have to key because she's heating up. She's got 14 kills now. And Rutgers leads 9-8 here in the 4th. Cheslik to serve. Runs up and knocks it across. Vanderwide gets it. Ortega to Hansen. Big swing off the block. Chitty gets it. Ball's in the net. So we're tied at 9. Give Hansen the kill. Ortega back to serve as the Hawks went back to running the 5-1. Let Bailey go ahead and have a chance and get Bizarro back in. And Ortega serves it in the net. service error makes it 10-9 Rutgers. Chitty, the libero for Rutgers, she'll serve. She pops it right down the line again. Good pass from Hansen. Ball goes outside to Bizzario, has to tip with the left hand and scores. Wasn't a great ball, but Buzz was able to do something with it with the left hand, tied at 10. Hansen now back to serve. Kendra knocks it cross court. Good ball. Belika in the net. Goes backside. Kojadinovic high off the block. Hansen, great play with one hand. Ortega. Buzz has to tip. Chitty takes it. Belika, middle to... That was Vernon out of the middle. She scores. It's 11-10. Belika back to serve now for Rutgers. Knocks it cross. Slagle, good ball. Middle from Clayton. She's dug up. Belika comes up and gets it. Has to platform it over, though. Vanderwide takes it. Ortega back to Vanderwide. Tip. Oh, platformed up. Back row. Ortega platforms it out to Vanderwide. She hits it hard this time and scores. Tied at 11. Vanderwide thought she had the kill the first time on the tip. Didn't get it. Goes ahead and pounds one over and gets it. Tied at 11. Hinkle back to serve. Mari knocks it across. Belika, good ball. Middle from Vernon. Hawks block it but spin it off the top of the net. Rolls out of bounds. Vernon gets the kill. 12-11, Rutgers on top. Maximova to serve. Back and forth we go here in the fourth. Maximova slow walks and pounds it over. Slagle passes way off the net. Ortega gets it to Vanderwide. Big swing off the block, scores. Tied at 12. Big point there. Good swing from Addie. Looks like the Hawks are going to stick to 5-1. Bizzario into the net. Another service error from the Hawks, and it's 13-12 Rutgers. Change is coming for Rutgers. Graver in to serve. She knocks it over. Good pass from Slagle. Ortega to Jones on the slide. Scores! Amaya Jones ties it at 13. Amaya doing a great job tonight. Give her 9 kills now on 17 swings. Vanderwide back to serve. See if the Hawks can push back ahead. Addie knocks it over. Good ball. Belika pushes it. Backside. Kojadinovic. Good tip. Vanderwide runs it down. Ortega. Backside to Jones on the slide. Hits it off Chitty, but the ball goes up in the air. Swing coming from Rutgers. Hinkle dives and gets it. Ortega. Backside to Jones on the slide. Dug by Belika. Chitty chases it down. Kojadinovic. Big swing. Dug by Bizzario. Hinkle. Vanderwide rolls it over. Ball goes to Belika. Middle from McNamara. Oh, Hinkle actually had too much time to think about that one. As the ball came off the block, McNamara gets the kill, 14-13. Rutgers right now seems to be in a stretch of winning all these long points. Hawks will have to break that trend. Kojadinovic to serve. Deep breath. Fires it over. Fires it long. Hawks duck out of the way, tied at 14. Clayton goes back to the front. Jones goes to the service line. Amaya comes forward, fires it long. Another service error for the Hawks, and it's 15-14. Quick glance, that's 3 this set. Rutgers does have 4, so neither team serving particularly great right now. Cheslick in to serve. She knocks it cross court. Hansen overpass, goes onto the Rutgers side. Belika goes slide to McNamara off the block. Hinkle gets the dig. Ortega pushes it out to Hansen. Big swing off the block and scores. Kendra Hansen ties it at 15. Ortega back to serve now. That'll put Buzz in the front row. Hawks will have a chance to take a lead. It's been a while. See if the Hawks can get it back. Ortega spins it, knocks it over. Chitty, good ball. Belika, McNamara out of the middle, dug by Vanderwide. Ortega backside to Bizzario, big swing, scores! Iowa finally battles back and takes the lead, 16-15. Ortega will get another chance to serve. See if she can extend the lead, but first, Rutgers will go ahead and call their first timeout. 16-15, Hawks lead the fourth, lead 2-1. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball presented by Quickstar. I'm John Evans. Hawks lead set 4, 16-15, and lead the match 2-1. Iowa Volleyball is brought to you by University of Iowa Sports Medicine, offering sports injury prevention, treatment, and rehabilitation to athletes of all ages and skill levels. University of Iowa Sports Medicine, team physician of your Iowa Hawks. Bailey Ortega back to serve. She'll try to extend the lead for Iowa. She knocks it across right down the line. Chitty, good ball to Belika. Slide to McNamara. Blocked. Hannah Clayton right there. Hasn't been Hannah's greatest offensive night, but she's been a star defensively. And the Hawks have a 2-point lead, 17-15. Ortega again. Knocks it over. Chitty. Good ball to Belika. Goes outside. Maximova. Big swing. Finds the corner. 17-16. Iowa leads as Maximova gets the kill. That's her 7th. Chitty to serve for the Scarlet Knight. She knocks it right down, right in the middle. Hinkle outside to Bizzario. Blocked. That was Vernon and Belika as they get the block, and we're tied at 17. Chitty to serve again. Fires it into the net. Wow. I might have been whining a little about the timing of the Hawks service errors, but what a poorly timed service error there from Rutgers. 18-17, Hawks in the lead. Hansen back to serve. Kendra knocks it. Good ball. Chitty plays it, rolled over. Hansen gets the dig. Ortega, Clayton mistimed. Tipped over though. Belika, back row. Dug up by Ortega. Hinkle uses platform. Bizzario, sharp cross. Dug up. Belika, outside. Ball's tight. Dug up by Vanderwide. Transition. Back row, backside from Bizzario. Dug up. Belika, big swing. High off the block. Hinkle gets it. Ortega pushes it backside to Bizzario. Big swing. Out. Hitting air from Buzz, and we're tied at 18. Belika now back to serve. 18 all. She comes forward, knocks it across. Slagle, Ortega, behind Bizzario. She rolls it over. Belika takes the ball. Chitty pushes it all the way out. Kojadinovic, big swing, blocked. Covered back up, though. Actually never got over the net, so the hitting error to Kojadinovic, and the Hawks lead by 1, 19-18. The rotation will put Jones back in the front, and that'll put Hinkle at the service line. Hawks need just one more push here to try to close it out. Mari floats it over. Belika takes it, pushes it back. Kojedinovic off the block. Hinkle dives. Ortega dives. Slagle platforms it over. We're in play. Middle attack, dug by Ortega. Hinkle, Bizzario off the block. Slagle, Ortega. Vanderwide, blocked, covered. Ortega chases it down. Vanderwide again, tries to tip it off the block. Belika gets it. Chitty runs it down. Backside, dug by Ortega. Hinkle platforms it to Bizzario. Buzz with a sharp cross, and she'll score! Hawks finally win a long point. It's 20-18. Wouldn't be terribly surprised to see a challenge here, but nothing coming. 20-18. Hawks lead. Another really long point. Hinkle holding the ball. Big deep breaths here. Mari knocks it over. Good ball. Belika, middle, dug up. That was Slagle. Hinkle gives it to Vanderwide. Has to chop it over. She's dug up. Ball goes outside. Maximova, big swing. Falls back on the Rutgers side. Belika, backside. Kojedinovic, big swing. Hammers it home. Big swing there for Kojedinovic, and it's 20-19. Long rallies. We'll see who's better conditioned here as we get deep into this fourth set. The rallies have been long and good. Maximova to serve. She knocks it over. Slagle, good pass. Ortega one-handed. Oh, what a play by Bailey to keep it on the Hawks side. Jones with fantastic timing, waited for it, and then pounds it home. It's 21-19 Iowa. Bizzario now back to serve. Court spins it. Fires. Drops it into the seam. Rutgers dumped out of the way, thought it was going to go long. It did not. 22-19 Iowa, 3 points away. Timeout Rutgers. We'll take it. You're listening to Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield. Welcome back to Hawkeye Volleyball presented by Quickstar. I'm John Evans. Hawks lead set 4, 22-19. Lead the match 2-1. Courtney Bizzario, 18 kills for the Hawks. Amaya Jones also in double digits with 10. Courtney hitting 279. Amaya hitting 450. Then throw in 8 kills from Kendra Hansen and 8 for Addie Vanderwide. 32 assists for Bailey Ortega. You've got 18 digs for Mari Hinkle. You've got 11 for Bailey to complete her daily double. Not the best offensive day for Hannah Clayton, just 2 kills, but as I mentioned before, 7 blocks as Hannah's been patrolling the net on the defensive side and done a fantastic job there. 7 digs for Courtney Bizzario as well to go with 4 ace serves. Will come out of the timeout. Court will have the serve again. (23) 22-19, Buzz to serve. She goes to the same spot. Bad pass, another ace. It's 23-19. Guess we were playing. We'll see. Buzz here to serve. She comes forward. She goes to the same spot. It catches the back line. That's the hat trick, the turkey if you're bowling, whatever you like. It's 24-19 Hawks on 3 consecutive ace serves from Courtney Bizzario. Let's see if she's got a 4th one in her. I don't know what they call that in bowling, but Court comes forward. She knocks it over. They get this one. Ball goes outside, tipped over. Bizzario with the dig. Ortega goes outside to Vanderwide. Off the block. Jones tips it over and the Hawks win. Ball came back to the Hawks side. Amaya Jones with the alert play. She knocks it back on, and the Hawks win the 4th set 25-19, and they take the match 3-1. We do the waves. Gosh, as I'm looking at the bench there, I knew Adina Schmidt was in sweats, but so was Audrey Black. So Hawks were shorthanded tonight with a couple players in sweats, but the Hawks get the win 3-1, and they will take on Penn State tomorrow night to conclude the season. We'll do just a quick wrap here. 18 kills for Courtney Bizzario, 11 for Amaya Jones, hitting .476 on the match. Again, you had 8 from Kendra Hansen, 8 for Addie Vanderweide, 5 ace serves for Buzz to go with 8 digs. You had Toyosi Anabanjo with 3 kills as well to go with 2 blocks and 3 digs. So a nice play from her all around. Hansen with the 8 kills. She also threw in 3 digs and a couple blocks at the net again. Ortega had 1 kill, 32 assists, and 11 digs. Jenna Split also had 8 assists and 3 digs. You had Maddie Slagle with 3 digs. Hannah Clayton with 2 kills, but 7 blocks, also had a dig. And Addie Vanderweide with 8 kills and 12 digs. Hawks hit 205 on the match. Hit just 188 there in the set. But the 3 in the 4th set, but the 3 ace serves offset the 3 service errors and 5 service errors for Rutgers. As the Hawks overall 51 kills, again hit 205, 9 aces, 11 errors on the match, had 10 blocks, 64 digs, and that'll do it. Hawks get their, what do we have here? I got to look at just confirm. Hawks get their 4th Big Ten win of the season, their 6th overall. They'll wrap the season up tomorrow night against Penn State. We'll have it here, 6 o'clock on this same station. Thank you for listening. Hawks take the match 3-1. I'm John Evans. Have a great evening. Go Hawks.